This is like if you wear a large t-shirt and you're trying to squeeze into a medium. It has the extra burner. The nitro is there. This guy's all alone compared to every other left winger that's an icon. What's happening, my beautiful people? My name is Mike LaBelle. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you haven't already, turn the notifications on. Hit the LaBelle. Sprinkle some love and appreciation. That thing is here to get slapped. I feel like I got ahead of myself with maybe an early slap, but we're talking icons. Best icon wingers, to be exact, left wingers in FIFA 21. And I'm gonna rank all of them because there's only 11 guys, so we might as well put everything in order. It just makes sense. It only feels right. If you're enjoying the series, like the video, hit the playlist, run it up, and I need you to comment your best center attacking mids that are icon based, because I'm going to use those comments for the next video. Are we on the same page? Are we seeing eye to eye? I think that we are. We know the routine, the content that is being produced. Do I have some analogies today? That is to be decided. Criteria: relatively simple. Icons only. Default position must be a left forward, left winger, left midfielder. This is not based on price, and you will only witness one variation or one iteration of each player. So I'm not going to have multiple versions of the same player in this list, which makes complete logical sense. Remember, you want to be featured in the next video? Comment down below. Center attacking mids. That is your reminder. You're welcome. I just told you you're welcome for helping yours truly. Schweinsteiger. I like the guy. In real life, I respect him. I remember when he was playing as a winger, but that body type is just not right. For this position, the structure, the build. This is like if you wear a large t-shirt and you're trying to squeeze into a medium. I guess we could use the small to medium comparison. You got a schmedium. He does not fit into the equation. 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Nothing is aligned unless you want a defensive winger. But even then, he just wouldn't be suited to play out wide. No dynamic capability. Loudrup. The L, I'm convinced, stands for Loudrup. This version in particular is tough. Similar to Schweinsteiger, there's not much to take away. You see the issues or the concerns with the speed or the balance or the finishing or the shot power, even the stamina. It's kind of a collective catastrophe. And you are overpaying at 150,000 coins. You don't see Loudrup for a reason. It is not accidental. Giggs. 3-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot. He's not strong, and he's really not even that fast. So you're not getting this blistering, pacey Giggs, which I think he deserved to be better off here. The opposite of meta. We have the anti-meta. As an icon, we are all happy because he deserves that foot item and that accolade, but at the same time, you knew early on you weren't fitting Giggs into a squad unless you had something Manchester United themed, maybe a past and present, something unique to Giggs. Pires. I really haven't been able to sort this, man. We could look at the stats, we could pull them together. There's a lot of greens. He should probably perform at a higher level. On paper, it's not bad. You might want a little more agility and balance, but this is why reviews matter. This is why we discuss and talk about players. He is an underachiever. He doesn't feel effortless on the ball. He's got more of that clunky, I can't make these turns. I think it deals with his height and then having maybe a lower balance and agility. But for whatever reason, he just does not perform up to par. This is why I said reviews matter, opinions matter, subjectivity matters. Rivaldo. This is the transition point of my list. The elephant in the room is the 2-star weak foot, but he does feel like a winger, has the Brazilian flair. I've scored many highlight-worthy goals throughout the years with Rivaldo. Another concern or an issue that I've ran into is positioning is inconsistent. A little more of a floater in the midfield or in the attack. It's always been sort of dodgy with where he's going to start his runs or when he's going to check or if he's going to go forward. At least for yours truly, I'm not sure if it deals with the medium-low work rate. Some players just naturally integrate into squads in a way that feels so organic, while others, they look a little aloof. Barnes might be my unusual choice with placement. Depends if you love this guy, you hate this player. I feel like there is going to be a mix and match. You either really appreciate him because he's a different type of winger, more of a bulldozer on the wing, or you're going to hate him for that same reason. You don't want that 86 strength. You don't want that Brick Barnes, the cement layer. That's not what you're looking for your experience out wide, because he still has enough agility and he can make the turns, but between the body type and being a little more of that bruiser, it's unusual for this position. Overmars, underrated icon. I know Overmars doesn't carry the same name or notoriety, maybe not even the FIFA history that some of you may like, but he's a true winger, and this Overmars has the extra burner. The nitro is there. He's going to be able to attack space. He's a little more traditional in regards to having a winger, has a 5-star weak foot. His turns are quick. If you're good with the left stick dribbling, you're gonna be rewarded. You can utilize the bridge. He does not get tired. I have a lot of compliments to really issue towards Overmars. And traditionally speaking, you pay a better price point. I know this is not a value list, or it does not come into the equation, but it is an observation just because Overmars does not share the same notoriety as some of the other icons. Speaking of notoriety, it hurts my heart that I have to have Henry even at number 4, because it comes down to how does he have 63 balance? What is the balance statistic? Because when I watched Henry play, he was a gazelle. Very agile, swiftly cutting inside and out, could score goals in a heartbeat. He was just one of those players that made football look so easy. We don't get to experience his potential because with this low balance statistic and maybe his height again, like I was saying with Perez, it doesn't allow us to really utilize what makes him so great. And that one stat line, for whatever reason, impacts him dramatically. Nedved, that's right, I have the baby. One of my favorite starter icons every year, and this probably tells you everything you need to know. And not to give any disrespect to Nedved, because I love him as a player in real life. I had the chance to walk by him. I could have met him, but he was one of those guys that I always looked up to when I was watching football and growing up watching football. And I didn't want to have one of those moments where potentially maybe you don't like the person that you looked up to. That's possible. That happens. But I got no negative vibes. I want to be very clear. 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, the speed, the stamina, the dribbling, passing, 80 plus stats all over his statistical allocation, and he has enough of the pace and enough of the dribbling, and he can provide, he can drop dimes, and having both feet equal footed really makes him a little more creative, a little more innovative. An 86 overall Nedved should probably never be better than a 90 Henry, at least in FIFA, but the reality is I prefer him. Stoichkov, I like using the word versatility. He's got that, especially considering the majority that are already on this list. He's got stats everywhere. The weak foot's not as important. That's his one detriment. That's what's going to stick out. He has a 3-star weak foot to go with the 4-star skills. Strong, fast, spectacular when we're talking about shooting. If you ever played Pop-A-Shot, you got a Dave and Buster's, you're letting it loose, the little basketball hoop, the mini hoop. This guy, Stoichkov, not missing. Ronaldinho, one of the GOATs. There's really no debate in FIFA for this position. If we're talking icons, which of course we are, I mean, I can read the stats to you. The pace is unbelievable, the agility, the balance. He's got a very unique movement and some of the animations because, of course, Dino used to be one of the cover stars, and he did a bunch of motion captured footage throughout those years, and EA still has that. The strength is even there. The passing is brilliant, as you would expect of the dribbling, the shooting, curve, composure, finishing. Every statistical allocation you could ask for. Also easily going to be the most expensive of anyone that we've discussed today, and he's earned that. This guy's all alone compared to every other left winger that's an icon, and he deserves that price increase. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to drop some love. I look forward to the comments. We are uploading daily. We're live streaming daily. We're grinding out as much as possible this year. We've been full content creator mode. I really appreciate all of you that have been watching. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a long-term viewer, you're returning, hey, we're happy to have you in that regard too. But I have a lot more coming out ASAP.